Yeah, literally just refreshed.
Okay, good. Good. Okay, good. Great. So, hi everyone. I'm Subhadramati. So, we're going to start in a minute for this afternoon's meditation. But really, really warm welcome back if you've been already to Buddha Day or Buddha Week, and if you're just joining us now, then especially warm welcome to you. So, I'm talking to you from the London Buddhist Centre. And just give it another half minute and then we'll officially begin. But how many people are with us?
17.
So wow, so 70 of us about to meditate together. Good. So yeah, just say hello in the chat box. We'll be meditating in a minute, so there won't be so much of a chatty event, this one. Some of our other events have been more of the chatty kind. This is more of the meditative kind. Okay, good. So I think we're just at 5 o'clock now, so we'll make the official start, as it were. So so I'm Subhadramati, and I'm here in the London Buddhist Centre large shrine room, and Ariane's with me. So come along and say hello, Ariane. So this is the lovely Ariane. So we live together in Navakula community, which is actually at the Buddhist Centre here. And Ariane's the crew for this afternoon. And well, even more importantly, we're going to be meditating together. So lovely to be down here with Ariane in the large shrine room. And we're going to be meditating together and with all of you. And we're going to be meditating on the Buddha this afternoon for Buddha Day. As you probably know, this is Buddha Day, our most important festival in the Buddhist calendar, celebrating the Buddha's enlightenment. And we're going to be visualizing the Buddha. When we say visualizing, it's sort of a bit of a misnomer in a way, because it's not necessarily that we're going to be seeing the Buddha, even in our imaginations. We might do if we have a strong visual imagination. It's more like we're going to be imagining ourselves in the presence of the Buddha and allowing the sense of presence of the Buddha to affect us. And this, as I say, is very, very traditional way of practicing. It would have been practiced right back in the time of the early disciples of the Buddha, especially after the Buddha passed away, passed into parinirvana. The disciples would have imagined the Buddha. And even while the Buddha was still alive, if they were physically apart from the Buddha, they would have brought the Buddha to mind in their imaginations and allowed that to affect them, and even received teachings from the Buddha in that way. So that's what we're going to be practicing this afternoon. We're going to be meditating for just under half an hour together. And then we're going to have a break where you can go and have supper. As I've been saying, sorry, we can't. Usually we'd be sort of providing supper, as it were. But we can't do that with the centre being closed. But we'll have that break. And then we'll all be coming together again at 7:30 for our kind of final culmination of this Buddha week in our special Buddhist ritual. So for now, get yourself comfortable and in as best you can a meditation posture. So if you have meditation cushions at home, some of you will have, do set yourselves up on them. But if you're just sitting in a chair or on your sofa, try and sit upright if you can. Kitchen chairs are quite good for this, sort of straight back chairs. Try and have your feet flat on the floor. That will really help you to settle into the posture. And try and be undisturbed if you can. Turn your phone off. And you can even, we might even dim the lights a little bit in here. And you can dim your lights, dim your computer lights. So Ariane is doing everything now. She's going to dim the lights. So, and we can just use that time of the lights being dimmed just to get ready, just settling into our posture. And I'll be guiding us through this whole meditation. So whether you've been meditating for a long time, or whether you're brand new to meditation, that's all fine. I'll be guiding us in that this afternoon. So first of all, just invite you to close your eyes. And perhaps just taking a few deeper breaths, just to start settling. And then really tuning in to the base of your posture. And that means tuning in to all the points of contact of your body with your chair, your sofa, your meditation cushions. The contact of your body with that support. And seeing if you can start to get a sense of more and more of your weight dropping down. Through the chair or cushions and through the floor. Polly, in one of the talks we've just had, was talking about this image of roots. So perhaps you could imagine roots growing from you down into the earth. So you can actually feel rooted into the ground. So more and more of your weight dropping down. And as your weight drops down, your energy is rising up. Your spine rising up in its own natural curves. Your head just poised. And just see if you can allow your face to soften a little bit more. As you allow your face to soften, see if that's also having an effect on the rest of your body. And then see if you can allow your hands to soften a little bit more. Again, notice if softening your hands has an effect elsewhere in the body. And then see if you can soften the face. Again and again, see if you can soften the face. And again, the hands. Being aware of the body breathing. Tuning into the heart center. Not so much the physical heart, the area in the center of the chest. That's the emotional center. And just as we softened our face and our hands, see if you can get a sense of softening around the heart center. And now imagine yourself completely surrounded by a clear blue sky. Not just above, but below as well and all around. And this sky is radiant and sparkling. And see if you can experience yourself as a quivering mass of energy in the midst of this sky. And then within the blue sky, there crystallizes the form of the Buddha. Made of light like a rainbow. You might see this form in your imagination, or it might be more of a sense of presence of the Buddha. So we're just going to sit here for a little while in the presence of the Buddha. And just lightly follow the breath as a way of anchoring yourself. And reflect on the qualities of the Buddha. Perfect wisdom, the overflowing compassion. Or you might simply allow yourself to enjoy gazing at the beauty of this figure of the Buddha. And notice what effect this is having on you. You might imagine yourself being bathed in the light that's shining from the Buddha. Filled with that light. Growing towards that light like a plant, like a flower opening. You find your mind's gone away, just coming back to your weight on the chair. your breath in your body, your heart center. And this sense of the Buddha, the sense of being in the presence of the Buddha. In a sense, we don't even have to imagine it. The light generated from the Buddha's enlightenment is still shining through the centuries. And all we have to do is tune into that. Be receptive to it. Allow it to touch us. And now the image of the Buddha slowly starts to fade back into the sky, the way a rainbow might fade. And then the blue sky itself fades away. We once more just feel ourselves sitting here on the cushions or chair. And still sitting here with our eyes closed. Just for a few moments. Just allow any effects of the practice to be absorbed. And then when we're ready, in our own time, opening our eyes and bringing the meditation to a close. Good. So very lovely to be meditating with all of you. Lovely to be meditating here in the shrine room with Ariane and imagining all of you out there and imagining the Buddha. So we're going to have a break now, and the next thing and the last thing of our Buddha Day will start at 7:30, and there'll be a few words from me at the beginning, and then Jnanavacha will lead us in our special Buddha Day puja. So that'll be a perfect way to, well, just finish this whole day, but finish this whole week of celebrating the Buddha. So hope very much to see you then.